This 26 Sports and CCTV high school football presentation is brought to you by Wolverine Power Cooperative and Great Lakes Energy. Your local electric cooperative is looking out for you. And by Munson Healthcare Cadillac Rehab Services.
Welcome to the post-game show here on the 26 Sports and CCTV Michigan High School Football Game of the Week, as we had a dominant performance on homecoming night from the home team as the Cadillac Vikings topped the Lakewood Vikings 26-6. I'm Derek Tate alongside Jeff Castillo. And Jeff, we saw really every facet of the game dominated from the Cadillac Vikings today.
Yeah, absolutely. Offensively, defensively, wasn't a lot going on special teams tonight, but Cadillac was solid all the way through. Lakewood just couldn't get anything going. Stingy defense by Cadillac all night. Had some good offensive drives that chewed up the clock, wore down the Lakewood defense. Cadillac played a full, complete game tonight. They really did in all facets of the game.
We saw as far as to kind of give you a recap of the action, some of the notables. I mean, really.
Tip Baker.
Call him Tip Baker, the touchdown maker. He's now up to 8 rushing touchdowns, 9 total touchdowns. He had 1 through the air. Speaking of through the air, it was a 62-yard touchdown pass from Aiden Gurdon to Alex Barcheski on the very first play of the third quarter for the Cadillac Vikings to put them up 26-0. I mean, luckily, we saw Lakewood find the end zone, 19-yard touchdown run from Denny Sawyers in the last minute of the game for Lakewood to avoid the shutout. But Cadillac Vikings, Tip Baker.
Yeah.
Homecoming king. How about that?
Yeah, quite a night for him. One I'm sure he'll remember forever, basically. You don't forget a night like that. And but, I think really the Cadillac kind of set the tone coming out in that first play in the second half, throwing the ball in the air. The big bomb ended up working out well for him, got a touchdown. I think they caught the Lakewood team off guard a little bit, maybe surprised them, and that pretty much set the tone for the second half.
Yeah, it took the spirit from the get-go in the second half. And then subsequently the Lakewood Vikings went 3-and-out on their following possession. But Tip Baker, obviously if there was a game ball that we're handing out, I mean, it has to go to him. I mean, he sat on his throne in the end zone on 3 occasions, did the homecoming king.
Yeah, game crown and game ball goes to Tip Baker tonight.
He's got a lot of hardware to take home, and I'm sure they're here at Cadillac. I mean, just a testament to the fans. Everybody stayed here. Yeah. The stands were full despite it being an absolutely messy night, rainy, windy, throughout from start to finish, but they held in there and enjoyed and were rewarded with a 26-6 victory.
Yeah, and like you say, for Cadillac, that just builds a little bit of momentum for the rest of the year. It's going to be some conference games coming up. They have to dig and claw their way through that conference. It's a tough conference. You got the Traverse City teams in there, and you got Alpena, you got Gaylord, Petoskey. So tough conference, but boy, I think they should do well, just judging by how they played tonight.
And Lakewood, speaking on the horizon, as they move forward, these two respective teams, Lakewood has Greater Lansing Conference action against Stockbridge in Week 6. And you mentioned Gaylord in the Big North. Cadillac on the road taking on Gaylord this upcoming week. And speaking of this upcoming week, we're going to have more Michigan High School Football Game of the Weeks here on 26 Sports and CCTV for the rest of the 2019 football season. Hey, big shout out to the crew again. Director Wyatt Van Dynen, Camera 1, Damian Brooks, Camera 2, Alden McCoy, Camera 3, Dylan McCall, out there braving the weather tonight. Can't be more thankful, making our job easy.
Yeah, exactly. It almost makes me feel guilty in this nice dry booth. But, hey, it is what it is.
Thank you very much, though. You guys did a fantastic job. And for Jeff Castillo, I'm Derek Tate. And until next week, have a good one.